It's Stress Awareness Month, and there's never been a better time to talk about how to cope with stress. We're here with Matt, our pharmacist at LloydsPharmacy. Matt, let's talk stress. Firstly, how do we know if we're stressed?
So Jinelle, the past year has been very stressful for many of us in a lot of different ways. And the most important thing is to be able to recognise the signs of stress, both in yourself and in others. It can manifest itself in different ways, both physical and mental. So the mental signs can include an inability to make decisions, a loss of concentration, or feeling overwhelmed or constantly worrying. And the physical signs can include headaches, dizziness, and even stomach problems, and many more as well.
Wow. So, what advice would you give to someone who's experiencing the symptoms of stress?
So the first biggest piece of advice, can't underestimate this enough, is to try and speak to someone about it. It's not always easy, but to try and talk through with a family member, a friend, or if not, a healthcare professional about how you're feeling can help you to identify the reasons for why you're feeling stressed and actually solutions for how to help with those symptoms.
Definitely. Talking to someone is never something you should put off. What advice would you give to people who are still feeling overwhelmed?
So once you've started to speak to someone about it, you've confided in them, you've talked it through, the next step is to try and to make small changes to enable you to regain that control, and that can be really powerful actually.
Absolutely. What steps or tasks would you advise someone to take if they're feeling like this?
Really easy with this one. So again, the word task, it feels like something that you have to put a load of effort into. No, just really simply, a brisk walk on a daily basis can really help get you into the right position with your well-being. So physical exercise is fantastic for that. And the great thing as well, not only does it help manage the symptoms of stress, but it gets your lowers your emotional intensity for when stress strikes at its worst. So if you are experiencing stress and things aren't helping, then you can always reach out and speak to a GP about your symptoms.
Absolutely. Thanks, Matt. If you need someone to talk to, you can contact Samaritans or Mind if you're struggling to cope with stress. Comment below with any questions you have for us, and as always, stay tuned for next week's health hack.